Where are you? I mean, seriously. Probably think you're at home, maybe. Maybe you're on the earth. Maybe you're not. I don't know. But, seriously, where are you? Where do you think you are? You see, we can discuss this question because we are conscious. And to be conscious, you can question existence, where you are, who you are. The big questions, I guess. Or what we call the big questions. Well, to put it clear, we believe we're humans on the earth, right? Human beings, yes. But where is our consciousness? You may think we're conscious because we feel. As sentience is more to do with senses. Sapiens more to do with consciousness. But can we be conscious without a body? Well, everything we feel is all in our head, our mind. So, does it matter? I mean, that's what a human is, the body. But I guess we're more of the being than the human. The thing is, you probably think humans are quite rare, I'm guessing. Maybe you think we're very common. What about if I tell you, quantum mechanics, we're actually very rare? Or more so, many other things are actually very more common than what we describe as a human being. Or we're more likely to not be what we say we are, a human being. Our consciousness may not be due to a human brain, or even the body, or some sort of a spirit. What I'm trying to say is that all of this, everything, may just be made up by none other than yourself or myself. You see, our understanding of where we are may be very different. But then again, what do we mean by where? Like, where on Earth? But what about if Earth is just a hologram and all that? Well, that's the holography theory of quantum mechanics. It's that because so much can't fit into a single space, and there's a limit to how much information, which is why black holes are far when too much information is in a spot, because the universe breaks down into a black hole. If only a certain amount of information can be stored in three-dimensional space, that means that maybe the information is stored in a two-dimensional plane, projected into three-dimensional space. But believe it or not, we're actually not here to talk about holography. We're here to talk about Boltzmann brains. You see, if our universe is, as we say it is, that means that Boltzmann brains are more common than human life, because as it looks by the way of things, the universe stretches out to a very long time. And if this does happen, very weird things happen in quantum mechanics. Very strange things, as quantum mechanics is based off of probability, and with lots of time, anything is possible. So, in a very long time, but not an infinite, so in a very long time, Boltzmann brains are likely to exist, coming to existence for a split moment, and form connections like a brain. Atoms form certain functions that act as a brain, which could form certain memories, a certain life, and make consciousness for that split second. But the even weirder thing is that this way of consciousness is actually much more common than human beings. And And if that's the case, what's to say we're not a Boltzmann brain? However, I have a problem with this. It's very strange, because if a Boltzmann brain is likely to come into existence, but that means that it's in our universe, and if we are a Boltzmann brain, we've imagined our universe, which means that Boltzmann brains may not even exist in the normal universe. If we are a Boltzmann brain in a certain universe, imagine it in this universe. So maybe human beings are a likely candidate for this. As in, maybe we are just human beings. Maybe we are just that rare. Or maybe the universe is going to dismantle itself before Boltzmann brains can even come into existence in the common way. A lot of them come into existence. So the theory seems quite disproven as of itself. But because if we are Boltzmann brains, then they shouldn't really be real, because the universe might be different. The actual universe, if this is all imaginary. So I guess the best explanation is that we're not Boltzmann brains, they're just likely to happen. And we are even rarer. But not too rare, don't get your hopes up. Seems like consciousness is a bit more common than we thought, I guess. But I don't think the universe wants more humans running about, though. Ruining stuff, like we tend to do.